Good evening. Hey, my little sugar woogers, what's going on tonight? Baby, I had to come out here because I hadn't seen nothing about the diddler that was excited or nothing to even to talk about. Baby, y'all come on in here because there was some exciting stuff I just saw on the tube. Let's talk about it. So it appears that the diddler went to court today. Hmm. Now, I think it was reported that the dealer was happy when he came in there, all excited and everything to see his little family and his children and everybody. And I was like, why would he be smiling? Man, I would be crying like a baby. I just don't understand a lot of things that's going on in this case here. But the thing that was so trifling to me was you done went and hired all these high priced attorneys and stuff, and they forgot the bail papers. Uh-uh. Y'all tell me it ain't so. How in the world could you be paying these people the kind of money you paying them and they forgot to bring the bill? No, no, no. I ain't rocking like that. I think it's a setup for myself. That's what I think. What's up, Sting? Classy lady and Elaine? Baby, I started seeing all this stuff out here. I said, oh no, I got to come out here and talk to my sugar wiggles. I ain't sleep. Tomorrow is Friday, and we off until Tuesday, so I can make it through Friday with no problems whatsoever. So did anybody else been following it? Did anybody else see anything about the court and how he interacted with his family? You know, his whole family came. The mama came, the twins came, the other sons came. Everybody was there. I thought the last thing I saw that they was kind of pulling away and maybe they got it together that we need to go all and support him. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's a mystery to me, this whole thing. Diddy is going to be in prison until his trial. Yeah, he gonna be in prison until his trial. But they announced a court date. They set a tentative court date for May the 5th. So that means that he gonna be in there a long time, Sting, waiting. Hey, Patsy, how you doing tonight? Baby, I said, oh no, you been watching it all day on YouTube. Good, Sting. Well, do I need to bring you up on the live, baby? Hey, my Reba, how you doing? He ain't go. Wait, he ain't think nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. I'm with you on that. That he ain't going nowhere. They can't afford to let him out now. I just feel like he's a dead man on the outside and he's a dead man on the inside. If they let him with all the rest of the prisoners and take him out of that little caged up box that they got him up in, well, he gone. Either way it go. He talking too much and it's too many people involved with too much money. Money is power. So I just think, it's best he just gone on, sit it down, and whatever they give him to eat what you can, brother, and do what you can. Because I saw a picture of him after he got locked up. He didn't even look like himself. Baby, they had cleaned that head bald. Had today a little khaki jumpsuit on, but they no shackles. Well, I guess ain't no way he can run up out of there. So why put shackles on his feet? His mind already shackled. Hey, Miss Audrey. Hey, y'all sleeping. What you say, Miss Audrey? You the one been asleep all evening. Miss Audrey sent me a comment. Y'all say she fell asleep at 5. She just woke up and sent me a comment saying she missed the one that she wanted to hear about the insurance, but she caught the replay. It's all good. So Miss Audrey saying, hey, y'all sleepyhead is finally up. Sting, I listened to y'all replay. I was sleeping good. Woke up at 10 o'clock. Get your rest, sugar. Um, Reba say, "Po little tink tink." Reba, where's my Edward? Now, I ain't seen Edward in this chat. Now, Edward been in this chat almost every day ever since he came over here. What is the deal? What is really going on? All the money he got can't help him. Nope. That's what I'm saying. All money ain't good money. And the way Diddy got his money, that's what's holding him down now. If he had worked for that money, he probably wouldn't even be locked up right now. But it's the way he got it. That wasn't the right way. You cannot take money and use your power and your sexuality to go out there and do the kind of stuff Diddy did. And the thing that gets me with Diddy is he didn't care if it was a girl or a boy, a woman or a man. Come on now, Diddy. You got choices. Now make a choice of one or the other. You can't be just dipping and dabbing here, there, and everywhere. I'd have been scared I'd have come down with the heebie-jeebies. Some so bad the doctors wouldn't have even had a cure for it. He didn't care. And yeah, you got children out there. What if somebody do that to your children? You ain't gonna like that. Taking a break from social media. Oh, okay. I get it. She talking about Edward. Yeah, because I was concerned about him because his neighbors always messing with him and stuff. People can't mind their business and stay in their own yard, always open your yard, worrying about what you got. And that gets on my nerves. Um, they scared of witness intimidation or disappearance if they let Diddy out. He got enough money to go, and they may have control over some of it, but I don't think he a dummy when it come to money at all. He has sense enough to get to be a billionaire, so he can't be too dumb. However, he got it. He got it. Okay. Miss Audrey saying, Sting, I got Humana and Medicare. They love it. And I pay nothing monthly. Got Colonial Death, 20,000 paid $43 a month. That ain't bad for your age, $43 for 20,000. That ain't bad at all. Because baby, when you start getting up in some age, they act like you out there still making money. I'm like, no, fool, we done work. This all they giving us. Yeah, y'all got that stuff all backwards and all wrong. I'm here to tell you, better come on with it now. Shoot, I don't even understand that kind of stupidity because that's all you can call that. How you gonna charge an older person twice as much as you gonna charge them when they was young and out there working and could make overtime and work 2 or 3 jobs if they had to? This world is all backwards to me. I'm just in it now. I'm not in the world. I of the world. I'm just go walking through it. That's all I can do at this point. Yeah, but now I'm wondering, they gonna keep him there to make he gonna be totally insane. Back to the diddler, okay? Totally insane. Can you imagine him being locked up that long? Uh-uh. I just can't see him surviving that. I just don't think he tough enough myself. I don't think he got enough street in him. He got a street mentality, but he used a lot of people to do his dirty work. And I saw a little clip on Will Smith. He got trouble in the camp too. Baby, it's so many people with smarties out there. Steve Harvey, Marjorie Harvey, they getting a divorce. We talked about that earlier today. And he all wrapped up in it. God bless America, the whole world. It's crazy out here, y'all. What they gonna do next? What you say, Sting? It is a pansexual. Sting, you know all them different terms and stuff. I don't know the terms for all this stuff. I just know Adam and Eve, okay, came here in the garden, eat man and a woman, be fruitful and multiply. It ain't said nothing about go up in no mansion and kidnap no people and build you a tunnel. But this is the thing too. I don't get now. I need help with this. How did you have to get away with all this stuff all these years, and none of this stuff was brought out on him? And he boldly got out there and he did whatever he wanted to do. But as soon as he get out there, they tell on him. The FBI come for him. Homeland Security come for him. But did you ever see him come to Hughes' house? Did you ever see him arrest him? He did basically the same thing. He had all kind of women living up in the house with him and his wife. Now y'all know there's too much. Way too many things. I paid 23. Y'all still talking about the insurance for 10,000. That's about the same. That's almost half, a little over half for 10. And she paid 45. They said his son Quincy has pending sexual assault case. Also, what you say, Miss Audrey? Not the son, too. But I knew they was wrapped up in it because they said one time before that they was the ones getting them young girls up in there. But can you imagine being used to the fullest where you got to have IV drip up in your body to hydrate you and bring you back? And what was that stuff off in there? What is in a horse tranquilizer? I need to research all that stuff. That's what I need to do. And how they knew how much to put in there not to kill somebody. Who's white, Reba? But I found out something interesting. All these people getting divorces and giving the money to their women so they won't lose it. And all them CEOs, they resigning and getting up out of office and they giving it to their children. So they keeping the money going. See how smart they are? Mm-hmm. Show up. Very smart. The color of his skin, he did the same. And with Young Fit, show did class lady. Yeah, and class lady, I saw a little bit of you. I was at work today, over on Miss April Love's chat, but I gotta go back and watch it because I don't know what your testimony was. I came in kind of at the middle to the end. Right as she was getting ready to get off, but I did see you, and there was another guy up there, a foreigner, and apparently it was a powerful testimony. So anytime y'all in the chat want to do a testimony over here, just let me know, baby. Y'all know I'll have no problems. The biggest problem I have is I don't use StreamYard enough, so I decided, okay, you need to start using StreamYard a little bit more. And I would be on it tonight, but I'm laying down in my bed talking to y'all. Yeah, Hugh Hefner. He did it all. And then there's clips out here that said that the tunnel ran to his house. Now, there's a lot going on behind closed doors. So Sting is saying the horse tranquilizer is cocaine. And so you put cocaine in the baby oil? Well, now, wait a minute. That's too much, too. So they had to just let it absorb through the body if they put it in the baby oil. Or did they have to drink the baby oil? I'm confused about this baby oil stuff. Oprah and Ellen DeGeneres done left the country. What? Done left the country? Ain't no sense in leaving. Baby, if the people want you, they'll find you and bring you back up in here, okay? That ain't a good sign either. Running. Why is you running? Who you running from? No, if you're running from the FBI, that's the Federal Bureau of Investigation, baby. You should have got a city court or a state attorney or somebody, a court to say something. I ain't following that either. I guess I need to purchase Marjorie's ex-husband's book, Snakes in the Garden. Ooh, that's supposed to be a good book, Elaine. I never read it, but I knew about it. Baby, he let her have it in that book, is what I understand. Yes, indeed. And then Steve writing all these books, and here we got him as the father of the year, okay, giving him the father of the year award. He write all these the people, some folks is from Venus and some is from Mars. Men, I think, is from one, and the women from the other. I just never could get into it. I liked him on that game show, but I ain't really cared too much for him after the game show. It's just something about it. Yeah, you know how you just had that little inkling about some people? I just had that little inkling about him. Something wasn't right. Boy, but I can't with y'all talking about Oprah and Ellen done left the country. What did this Stedman go? Did she let him on? Did she let him on the plane too? What he got to do with it? Was he there? Where was he when this was happening? I listened to Kim Porter's book the other night. If it's true, it was very interesting. So all the book is out there because at first they couldn't find pieces of the book. So they done found the whole book now. Lord help me, Jesus. Today they were trying to blame the feds for exposing the video. How you gonna blame the feds? That's their job. They can expose whatever they want to expose. And they stated not it wasn't them. I don't. Man, it's so many people with so many videos and stuff out there. They don't know who doing what. It ain't like it was one or two people, okay? I'm talking thousands of people over the years. This stuff went on for 30 years. That's a lifetime for some people. Come on now. No, they put the horse tranquilizer in the cocaine. Well, what the oil? Okay, I get this. So where the oil come from? Where the oil play a part? It's just a lubricant. That's all it was. It didn't have nothing in it. Lord, Lord, Lord. They going down. That karma train is steady rolling. Yes, it is. And steady picking up people every day, exposing more and more. And them that he violated, they finally coming around talking about it now. It's ain't no sense of holding back no longer. Go on, let's talk about it. Yo is up in the building. Hold on. Uh Yo, I don't know how to do this on the StreamYard because I took your stick by accident. Now I don't know how to give it back on the StreamYard. I don't know. I've been wait a minute, maybe it's down here. Okay, wait a minute. Let me try one more thing. Okay, let me push this button right here. I believe in pushing buttons, and I sometimes push the wrong buttons and just do the wrong thing. Okay, so it's three little dots over here. Let me try them three little dots. Start a comment, delete. I don't want to delete it. I don't want to put you in timeout. Ban user. I don't want to do none of that. So wait a minute. Remove stage exit solo. We don't want to do none of that either. Y'all see how I do it on here. I have to wait till I come on the other one because ain't no more buttons to push. I done push these down here. Did the guest, post, comment, private chat. I did it one time, but a long time ago. Brittany, hey, I'm glad you in here. Brittany, I accidentally took Yo-Yo's wrench from her. How I do it on StreamYard? What I push to give her wrench back? Right there. I'm trying to hold it down. I don't see nothing else. Let me see something. What's on the brand? No. What's on the banners? No. And then go back to comments. I don't know. Um, Hold on. Let me go back up here. Okay, we was talking about this horse tranquilizer and this baby oil. Wait a minute. What you say, Sting? Let me go up here and get Sting. They also put the horse tranquilizer in the baby oil and they gave him a sword. But that stuff would get into your skin. You got pores in your skin. Long as you got to open it, it's gonna go inside. That maybe that's why they had to do the drip to bring them back. It probably was all dehydrated and everything. Oh my God. And hooked when they came from under that spell. Oh my God, Jesus. They say over 250,000. Wait a minute. 250 victims and some got paid already. Yes. Now that was Bugsby in Houston. He called them out and gave them an opportunity to come clean. The celebrities that had done it to his victims that he had here in Houston. And it said it got up to 250 of them. At first, it was like 120. And then I read where he put out a plea to them. He let them know, y'all can come in and we can squash this and you won't be involved in it. But you're going to have to pay these people. Said most of them came in and paid too. And then LeBron's, what you up in that party? You supposed to be out there learning how to play basketball, shooting the ball, and you coming up with new tricks and stuff for the game. And what is you doing out there? It's some of them folks. I just shocked at these people. His mama, she even on a drip. Was you in the party too? Now look, if Diddy is 57 years old, then we gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. You got to be 70 plus. Okay? Late 60s, not no early 60s. If he 57, come. Oh, no, I can't with that. Uh, when her click on her name, it should say mod. Okay, let me click on her name. Let me go back up there and find it. Because I caught myself clicking on her name. Hold up. Brittany trying to help me here. Okay, wait a minute. Where is your name, Yo-Yo? Yo-Yo, write something down there so I can click it. I don't even see your name no more. I can't go way back up there. I'm going back down here. Okay, there your name. It don't say Maud. It don't say nothing. I accidentally erased it. Brittany. When I click on her name, I'm gonna move on down to the next one. Did that little thing, is that the mod on Yard Stream or Stream Yard? Cause she did get a little something up there. I don't know if that's her badge or if that's it. Let's see what Sting is saying. Okay, Brittany. Thank you. I'm going on down here. It was everything. I guess it was. Got you high and got you with no feelings. That's the horse tranquilizer. And a lady at work told me she got horses. And she told me the horse tranquilizer is to break wild horses, make them calm down. I said to myself that if it'll do calm down a wild horse, imagine what it would do to you. You probably didn't have no memory, no feelings. Everything was all messed up. Everything, everything. Okay, Brenda, I tried it. I don't know if that's it or not. Don't worry about it. Just wait till you get on the computer, Miss V. It's no big. But Diddy snitching. Yeah, he telling it all. I'm trying to see what your picture look like. Oh, so okay, when I go on there, I can put Mr. 7101 Strickland, because that's the name you going by right now. So I go down there and put it in there tomorrow then, okay, under Mr. Strickland. I ain't even know once I erased it. I'm like, I don't even know what her name is now. This girl changed her name like we change our underwear. Come on, Miss 7101 Strickland. Okay, Sting is saying to Brittany Babs, you may not want to be in here. We talk about Diddy. Brittany like Diddy. And I know she liked that guy from Houston that I went over there that day. Brittany, what that guy was named, the little young guy I went over there to see. And I did a video when I first came out here. And he signed the autograph, gave me a picture and everything. Oh, Brittany was wild over here, baby. She came into the chat and she said, Ms.V, I ain't know nothing about him. He had been rapping for a long time, but apparently he didn't meet Diddy because he ain't no billionaire. He's still in Houston, okay, doing what he do, but doing it the right way. That much I can say, okay. Look at Sting laughing. Sting, this how I know what's going on. Listen to others talk about it. Cause you don't follow it, I guess, huh? Baby, we've been following it over here because we want to know and compare and see how they did Hefner versus him. And who is he the fall guy for? Was it the liquor company that he tried to pimp off and calling folks prejudice? What we know that it's them two lawsuits that was put against him with Cassie and Rob. Now that was a big start of it too. Yeah. Uh, and you don't remember anything afterwards. Wow. I bet you when you came to, I bet you were sore back there though. That Tootie was fruiting. His mom is 83 years old. Now she too old to be up in the pool. He could have got her a house out back. That house big enough and enough rooms off in that house where she could have went, on another floor, on another wing. That I saw the house. The house looked like a White House. Now I don't know if it was the one in New York or in Florida. I don't know, but it was a big ass house. Okay, and he walk around that top, and it take him a mile to get to the TV. That who want to walk a mile just to see the TV? Ooh, I can't with no Diddy. I cannot. 83 years old. But she don't look it. Now I seen a picture of her. She don't look 83. If she 83, she does not look it. But who ain't gonna get up there and try to take up for that son? Especially when they done put you in a $2 million house and you don't know how much money he done gave her in her bank account. Because they was a little too close to me, for me too. Slim Thug, yeah, that's his name. Slim Thug ain't had nothing to do with no Diddy. Cause he ain't no billionaire. No, he just trying to go out there and do it the right way, and I can't blame him. But his music was good. I really liked his music. That's first rap music I really liked because he wasn't all vulgar in it. He wasn't respecting women and trying to talk under women's clothes and stuff. And he was very respectful to me. I didn't know the man. I had never seen the man before in my life. Didn't know what he looked like. When he drove up, I didn't even know that was him driving up. I was totally lost. I went over there because little guys that worked over there told me, Ms.V, Slim Thug is gonna be over here today. And I'm looking at them like, who the hell is Slim Thug? But he was good on the eye though. It wasn't bad looking at all. Tall, well built, and yeah, baby, yeah, y'all better go look at them first videos I got out here because Slim Thug is on them, ain't he, Brittany? Yes, indeed. Okay, Miss Audrey, speaking to you, Mr. Strickland. She just said she didn't want to talk about Diddy. Oh, you don't want to talk about it? What you want to talk about then, Brenda? I thought that was what you saying, Brenda? I thought that was man. Young Thug had a long trial. Diddy going to have a 2-year trial? Now they said in the court session today. Well, they had said earlier they was trying to get him to trial by the spring or the summer because they still got this man fooled. Like the quicker they can get him there, the less they gonna be talking. But it's already too much talk out there. I, it's too many people saying stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know nothing else they can say. They said enough. Wait a minute, wait a minute. She a part of it too, Ms.V. I keep telling y'all that. Don't say Brittany a part of no mess like that. Brittany, she ain't got them millions and she ain't got them billions. So nah, she ain't a part of that. She hiding from us, yo. It could be a possibility that she hiding some stuff from us. You think so? Brittany, but I have no money and I don't know nothing about it. And she over there always claiming she love Miss V. I ain't seen no smothers. Y'all don't believe that, yo. I think she give me a few dollars if she had it. I do. Things they say he learned freak out parties from his mother. Oh, the mother and the daddy must have been something else too. Now you know the daddy was pure gangster. Now I don't know what the mama did for a living. I have no clue. After his father passed away, she had 3 jobs. What prostitution was one of them? Get the heck out of here. She will take the men home with her. Wow. So if that's all he saw growing up, what we talked about when we talked about parenting. If that's all you ever seen growing up, then that's what you're going to learn. That's all you know. Miss V never been to a Diddy party, but can I get one of them checks, please, and thank you, y'all. I think you're gonna have to go through the motion, and make like the motion of the ocean and make the ship rock, Miss Audrey, and before you can go up in there and collect any money, because everybody had to give up something. I don't know. I wasn't there to tell y'all exactly what they had to give up, but I ain't no fool either. Okay, I saw them clips. Uh huh. Did it say not so quick? What you doing? What we doing here tonight? And then they had a party. Then they had an after party that started at 12 o'clock. And then they turned around and had a all day, all night party. And some of them were going for 48 hours. Now, who in this chat can tell me they last this long? Don't y'all lie either. Y'all been with somebody for 48 hours doing the wild thing. Ain't no way. No. No, not Brittany. I'm talking about, wait a minute. Oh, Diddy Mama. I was going to say, because I know better. Okay. You see, some things you just know. There's a lots of crook staff work in jail and prison. He might be happier in prison than he was outside because all that stuff going to be free. He ain't going to have to pay no millions out in prison. He do what he do. He might get in there and control the prison. If he could control the outside like he did with them people with all that money, imagine what he might could do in prison. Shoot, ain't nobody got nothing in prison. He might keep their books fat for him. Because there's somebody gonna be bringing him a little change in there. Then it might pay the folks and have it going on off in there. Then we'll have another trial, a trial in the prison. Something you ain't never heard of before. Okay. You said there's a lot of crook staff work in jail and prison, but I bet some already slipping him things. Just watch. Oh, I believe that. Money talk, BS walks. Look at my candidate slipped off in here. Yes, indeed. But and this is something that we'll probably never see but once in a lifetime. That's it. And it's gonna be a lot of movies come out behind this. A lot of people gonna make a lot of money off of this. Remember the OJ trials and how the people made everybody wrote a book, everybody got rich. Everybody. Anybody who was a lawyer, anybody standing off in the courtroom that went along with him, they made money. The prosecution side, the other side, the defense side, and baby, I ain't never seen nothing like it. But just how the black man, now Diddy took himself through that. I'm not gonna say nobody did nothing because he didn't allow it. But how he got that much control was amazing. Even though you had the money to get it, people have to agree to that stuff. They could have left, but they stayed around. Only the ones that he brought in against their will. That's the only ones couldn't leave, I'm sure. Uh, get this, she was also a teacher. What was she teaching them? What kind of class? They had sexology? That was the name of the class. No, Sting. Now you gone too far again. How you gonna teach the children anything when you doing all? Oh, I guess that teacher salary wasn't enough. I wouldn't even try. I'd be like you, crazy. I'm telling you, I could look. Solitary confinement and not being able to eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it, and somebody telling me what time to wake up, what time to go lay down, make up my bed, mop my floor. What you said, it was a face bowl over the toilet and all that. I don't none of that stuff sounds sanitary. I go up in there and I be done caught all the fleas and diseases up in there. Ain't no way. My mind would go stone. I would just probably ask God, make me have dementia out here in this prison because I don't want to remember none of this stuff. I don't want to be here. I just want to walk around just crazy for real. Miss Audrey said, I had several male and female correctional officers fired from having S with inmates and had a child by them. Now, that's another thing. Supposedly, he impregnated one of them girls too. Where that baby at? What happened to the baby? Now they're on probation and lost a job. But that happens all the time. A lot, I will say all the time, but a lot of times in those prisons, that for some reason, why would you want to go lay down with a prisoner and get caught or catch something or have a baby for a person in prison that probably never would get out? I know a lady personally whose son went to prison. True story. And she went down there visiting her son and ended up marrying the roommate of the son. And he was the son's age. Stop it, y'all. And then went back to the husband who she had divorced and remarried him. And they living happily ever after. Ain't no way again. Nope. Ain't happening. Ain't no way I could take her back. You done went down there and slept with the roommate in prison of your son and end up doing a marriage, letting somebody stand as a proxy for you. Uh-uh. It happened in real life. She's still well alive. I see her all the time. And him. And this was a nice looking man. He was coaching and teaching at a local school. And she just fell in love. I don't know. But when they got back together, he built a nice house. Now, he truly loved this woman. That's all I can say about that. Because it's just no way in hell you going to tell me I know this to be true. And you done divorced me and left me. And he took her back. Now, that's love. Fool one, I don't know which one you call it. Candace said, wow, that true story. I kid you not. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's like it never happened. Because folks are quick to forget stuff. They really are. It can happen today and 2 or 3 months later, I don't remember that. They only remember what they want to remember. It's prison, not the Marriott. I know that's right, Sting. Shoot, you better tell somebody. No, Yo-Yo did not have a wrench because your wrench is showing up. But I did hit on her name, but when I did it, it didn't, nothing came up. So I have to wait till I get on the regular live to do it. Because I be done hit the end button, y'all will be gone. Like today. But that wasn't my fault today though. That phone got hot today. And it just cut off on me. And I started to take the live down, but they kind of frown on that out here on YouTube. When you take a live down, it'll mess with everything, your all your analytics. And one of the content creators, one time I was listening to her, she say, no matter what, just leave the lives up. It's better to leave them up than to take them down. So she had been out here longer than me, so I'm gonna just follow what she told me. When I used to pick up the inmate for parole, my first question when last time, wait a minute, Miss Audrey, you used to pick them up. You wasn't scared of them people. Hot doggy, Miss Audrey, tough, y'all. My first question when last time you had drugs, it was last night. Yeah, they get a lot of drugs in prison. I don't know how they come up in there with them, whether they stick them in their panties or pants or I don't know. Put them, I don't know where they put them up in the hair. I have no clue, but they can find a way. But a lot of times it be them people working up in there. They bring that stuff in for them. They don't have to bring it in from visitors on the outside. They bring it in from right up in there where they are. Mm-hmm. They got to. They sleeping with them. They walking in there every day. Who checking them? Miss Archer? They be checked too? Now, I saw something different when I went home. That was when my brother was sick. The oldest brother and I had some business up at the courthouse that we had to take care of. And when we walked in, I had to put my purse and everything on there, just like at the airport. And then they actually had a wand where they took the wand and went all up and down the front of me, the back of me, the side of me, and everything before I walked off in there. And then they had a woman over there looking in my purse. I said, well, shuck and duck and quack quack. This little old town here don't trust nobody. And even though he had been up there 50 years before he retired, they searched him too. He's no longer an officer anymore. He's retired. I mean, they talking to him and they know him and everything, but he still went through the same process. So that's facts. Uh, you say officers bringing in daily getting paid. Who? Oh, coach. So the people inside who they giving it to are paying them. No, ma'am. Love being sex offender officer. Oh, Miss Audrey, that's a tough job there. A sex offender officer. I'm trying to figure that one out there. A sex offender. That's them people you got to put them yard signs out in the front of their yard when they come home. Let the world know, everybody. Oh, no, Miss Audrey. See, that ain't nothing. I never wanted to do that. But you say you loved it. So, yeah, hey, it's a job out there for everybody. It is. And that was a job for you if you loved it. How many years did you work there, Miss Audrey? Because I'd have been there probably about a day and a half. On the second day, they'd have been looking for me. I got to get up out of here. That's why I don't drive them little vans at work. Because that's them kids that they take it into Houston that are out of control. They have mental illnesses, they have autism, they have, you don't know what you're picking up. And how they gonna interact with you and react to what you saying and stuff. And you in a van? Oh no, Then one of the ladies told me, it ain't bad. I only had one incident since I've been here. One of them opened the back door and took off running. And he hit the ground and never stopped. I said, nope. I'll just stay on the bus with Miss Diane. We doing fine. But we getting ready to get them little bitty buses in now. You know the little bitty one, the little short buses they used to have back in the day. They told us today they getting ready to get 6 of them. Now I drive that little bad boy. That'd be like driving my SUV, my big SUV when I had the QX56. It ain't too much difference. Let's see what you're saying, Miss Audrey. Then when I went to Child Protective Services, same people, different case. I treated folks with respect and helped so many of them. I'm sure you did. When usually when people are dedicated to things, dedicated to their job, you'll do well at it. I don't care what kind of job it is. If you don't like the job and it don't make no difference how much money they paying you, you're not gonna stay there, or either you're gonna cause problems there because you really don't want to be there. I'd suggest to anybody, I don't care what you're doing. If you cleaning poop inside the jail and you like doing what you're doing, you'll be good at it. You'll make sure everything is clean to perfection and everything is sanitary. Truth. Ms. Archer's agreeing with your thing. You worked at 20 years with probation. Wait a minute. You worked 40 years because you say 20 years with probation and 20 years for child protective. Wow. You need to come up on the panel and we need to talk about this here. Yes. Because I ain't never met nobody that did what you doing now. The probation. All them years I visited my brothers and stuff up there, I don't recall never meeting nobody that did that. I met a lot of people that work for child protective services, but never probation. Uh-uh. Wow, that's interesting. Let me go on. Is that the last one? But anyway, that's what I came out here to see what y'all do. With Sting, I do Sting do. When Sting go to bed, she don't wake up until late in the morning. But once she get up, baby, she be on it. Yes, indeed. I can't with no Sting. Baby, she have the news. You should come out here and be the news reporter, Sting. That's what. And keep us up to date with everything. We'll just do commentary off of what you bring out here. Cause it's gonna be factual. It's certain things she likes. She love history. When we did the Black History thing, Sting had it down, baby. Knew it all. Mm-hmm. Well, y'all, I don't know what time it is. Oh, 42 minutes. I think I can stay up a little while longer. If y'all talk to me, I'll talk to y'all. But if y'all don't talk to me, I'm going to be snoring on y'all now. Uh-huh. I'm trying to tell you now. You've been warned. I need to try this thing one more time with somebody who don't have a rich. Yo, where you at, baby? Hold on. Because, see, I'm bashing Candy right now. And ain't nothing coming up. Nothing. It just took it off. That's all it did. I figured out. Tomorrow on the regular live. I know how to do it. I don't know how to do this shit on no StreamYard. I can't wait till they bust all Diddy's levels. But yo, where they gonna put them all? I'm sure look, the jails is kind of overcrowded. Now you talk about a lot of people in the country, out the country, in every state. Anybody who flew into that party. But it appears that it's gonna be more men than women. uh, Yo say they gonna put them in jail. Well, they must gonna have to transfer them out across the United States because that little dingy looking place, y'all seen it. It- You can't even see outside. They got stuff over the windows. I'm surprised they even put a window in there on the real. Why they need a window if they gonna close it up when you can't even see out of it? And they said that's a terrible prison there. It's not sanitary. People done shot, killed people up in there, cut them up, all kind of stuff while they sitting there waiting to go to trial. They gonna be singing more than 12 play. But maybe R can do a record while he in prison for him. That might be a bestseller. They have not just let his voice rot though while he up in there. They let the man sing some music and make Get the money to the state or whatever. It don't matter. It'll go back to helping the people in the prison. Well, we wouldn't have to spend so much taxpayers' dollar. I've been thinking deep about this stuff. Why not? Shoot. Can you imagine you sit up all these prisoners in every state that we pay taxes on? They got to have food, they got to have clothing, they got to have medical, they got to have a dental, all everything you get on the outside, they got to have it on the inside. That ain't funny, yo. That's for real. Shoot. I'm just thinking deep. I'm trying to help the economy since America's so broke. Yeah. They say we're in so much debt. I'm trying to figure out how we could get out of debt. Take some of these millions and some of these billions from these folks that's going to go up in there and feed America. Get the people off the street. Put them in some of them old. What they could do is just get some contractors and let them go in there and all them old row homes they got up there on the East Coast and stuff. Fix that stuff up and let the people off in there. Charge them a little bit so they have to get up, get cleaned out, and go get them a job. And once they get a job, they got to stay up in there, then make them pay regular price. Now, don't that make sense to you? It make a lot of sense to me to just let them be crazy all their life and just walk on the street going die all day long. Don't have a clue. There's a man here. Ms. Stein was on the bus the other day and she spotted him. He's in a wheelchair and everything that he owns, he don't even have a basket tied up to it or nothing. And the day he was out on the main street and he was asleep on the side of the road, I said, oh my God, somebody gonna run over this poor man. But you gotta think, he don't have nobody. He got a blanket and a few little clothes where he wash up, where he brush his teeth. And he just going from one side of that's 517 underneath the freeway, 45, and going to the other side. Because this morning we were going out, we saw him sleep on that have been the east side of 517. And this evening we saw him over there by the Shell station. And I said, Lord, he just right around here in this area. I guess he just eat whatever he can find. Bless his heart. Um, they say the worst prison is Brooklyn. That's what I read too, Sting. Hey, my Riri, how you doing, sugar? Come on in, chat with us for a little while. Yeah, it I saw a picture of it. It doesn't look like no place I would want to even go visit nobody. Uh-uh. Like I said, ain't no telling what you might catch up in there. Catch the heebie-jeebies up in there. And your body ain't used to all them germs and stuff. And you know they don't clean them places good. Even on the outside while you walking in, you got to catch the door handle and all that. And then you got to sit in them waiting rooms. And Lord forbid if you got to go to the bathroom, you better stand high and aim right. I don't see Riri. She in here, yo. She is right after Audrey, where Audrey says a doctor in the prison gave her pantyhose to an inmate when wanting to end relationship. He exposed her. She got fired. She should have, because she ain't had no business messing with her. Wait a minute, how did Brittany come? Oh, Brittany over there adding to her story. She done gone to Facebook. Yeah, but no, that's messed up there. I'd expose her too. Gave her panties hose to an inmate. What he gonna do? Sit up there and smell them all day? Or wear 'em? There's some more breaking news on Diddy. Every time I get on here, my phone be breaking news, breaking news. Have mercy. Yo is laughing at Miss Audrey about them pantyhose. Y'all still don't see Riri? She up in here. Read your comment. Where your comment at? I just read about the doctor. Mr. Strickland, oh Lord, not the 12 play. That's it. Okay, what's this one? I had a doctors escort women, all kinds of professionals on probation and for child protection, but treated everyone the same. Money didn't matter. Wow, Miss Audrey. That's a hell of a profession now. Yeah, yeah, what was you laughing at? The singing the 12 play. I wanted to do our sing to them folks up there in the prison. He can sing a cappella. You don't need no instruments. I'm not on Facebook, Ms. V. I'm listening. Your thing just came up. That must be a different Brittany. Maybe that's my niece, Brittany. I got a little niece named Brittany, too. You wasn't saying nothing. Y'all ain't talking. I'm having to do all the time. Rikers prison is extremely horrible. Maybe I just prison period to me would be horrible. I ain't never been locked up. I ain't never been where I couldn't do what I wanted to do, wake up and go where I want to go, eat what I want to eat, wear what I want to wear. That would strip my freedom from me, and it would strip my mind from me. Just the idea that I'm in the house all day, but I'm in the house all day if I want to be in the house all day. It ain't like I can't hit that door and go out there and get in my car and go where I want to go. See, that's the difference right there. That's what would mess with my mind. Right there. That my freedom is gone. Now, jail might be a little bit easier on a person. I don't know. I ain't never been there either. But I just would think you ain't in there with them hardcore criminals when you in jail. It's just a difference to me in my mind. Brittany got me told, did she? Come telling me I ain't on no Facebook, Ms.V. I'm listening. Okay. They said so bad, some judges don't want to sentence prisoners that. Oh, it ought to be full though. But ain't that like a holding tank until you get ready to go to trial? They actually got people that are in there that have been sentenced. Because I kind of thought that's the kind of prison it was. I never read that. That's just in my mind now. You know, I have things be rolling through my head. And I just was wondering if that's just a holding tank until they do go. Or do they have to stay there for life if they go there or sentence there? I don't know. Mm-mm. Have no clue. Yes, indeed. But it's gonna be a day-to-day thing, y'all. And then y'all still ain't answer me, Miss Audrey. How did they leave the bail papers today? How you gonna go to court to try to get the man out of jail or out of prison, but you leave the papers that you need to give to the judge? See, that sounds like a setup to me. It does. Like they just using him as a pawn. That he did a lot of wrong stuff. Like I said, I ain't trying to take up with him about no hook or the crook. Because when you messing with children, that messes with my head right there. Because there's too many grown folks out there that give it up by the barrelfuls. Why you got to go mess with the little innocent children and mess up their life and their mind? That ain't necessary. Candy, I have never been locked up, and I know that I couldn't take being locked up, be like jail or prison. No, ma'am, not me. That messed my head up so bad. But I guess that's why a lot of people find the Lord in prison. They ain't got nothing else to do but read the Bible, and they find him up in there. So I guess that ain't a bad thing. You know, at least you found him. Maybe he'll take you on to a better place. Because, you know, it was two thieves on the side of him, one on each side. Good one and one that wasn't so good, you know. One to say, remember me, the other one, I don't know about him. Hold on. Let me go back up here. I'm at Miss Audrey. You can't let your guard down when you supervising probationers. Be firm and follow all the guidelines. Did any of them ever try you, Miss Audrey? All them years, 40 years, somebody had to try you, baby. Well, I believe you could handle it though. After 40 years, you could handle anything. Sting is saying Angola prison in Louisiana is bad too. It used to be a plantation. That thing is so far back up in the woods thing. I have to go straight by there, but you can't even see it. It's so far off the road. But most of the people that do crimes in Louisiana are down in Angola, and they have not done one thing to that prison since they built it, and that was probably in the 50s or 60s, way back then. But if you go back up in there, it's hard to escape because how you gonna get out? You got to go miles on your feet. Maybe they have them dogs on you so fast, God won't even have the news. That's how quick they'll have you there. But that's a tough prison. It's bad news too. You don't want to go there. I know some people that have been there that live here in Houston, and they said they didn't have a long sentence, but they had long enough, 5 or 10 years. That's long enough there. They say anything and everything can possibly happen up in there. I said, well, I'll never know. Forget it. Uh, Yo is saying, yes, he's sick in the head. Yeah, and ours is sick in the head too, because he in prison for doing things he ain't had no business. But yet he's going along with what Diddy did. Man, that don't sound good. They might reduce your sentence if you just shut your mouth. But if it's in your head, you can't change that. And I don't know if this point of therapy would do either one of them any good. They should have had therapy a long time ago. Somebody saw this. Somebody around these people saw this, but ignored it. That's the problem. You can't tell me a real mama wouldn't notice that there's something going on wrong. You done been up in this man's house. You done been in these parties. You done seen it, and you did not try to get him to help or try to talk to him and influence him that was the wrong path to go down. Uh-uh. Saying it's that mama. Well, I guess like I said in the beginning, if you don't know no better, you can't do better. Mm-mm. You cannot. You have to know better in order to do better. Miss Audrey said, oh, yes, ma'am. I only had to pull my gun once. I seriously gave respect and received respect. It goes long ways. Yes, it does. People that don't respect you, you need to get out from around them. They ain't no good. Now, I'm the first one to walk my ass away from no good people. Why would I want to stay there and become a part of something that ain't no good? That's a shallow mind. That's a no-brainer there for me. Gone on. It don't matter what they think, how they feel, what they say. Move on. Get on down the road. And people don't mean you no good. Shoot. I done told y'all if you lie, you'll steal. They go hand in hand. One ain't no better or worse than the other. And people these days, they doing too much for me. I see why old people want to stay inside and in their house. They don't even want to move in with nobody else. You can't trust nobody when you start aging and getting old. Can't trust nobody when you're young these days, much less when you get old. People come after you and be done did something to you. Soap and water won't take off. And they don't have no respect for you either. Mm-mm. I even arrested my cousin. What? She violated house arrest and she still don't speak. Well, it ain't hurting you none. That's on her. You wasn't up in there. She knew the rules and the regulations. She knew what was legal. And she know what the people told her. You better off. A lot of times, I never saw it this way before I started getting old. But a lot of times when people leave you or disrespect you, that's a good thing. You ain't got to worry with them no more. Let them go. Tell them adios, amigos, vamonos, whatever. Get the hell on down the Ducky Trail. We like oil and water. We don't mix. Move on. I wasn't losing my job. Sorry. I know that's right. You don't put all that time in. If you put 40 years in total, why would you sit up there and lose it for her? How she gonna take care of you? She ain't got no job. She in prison. You'd have lost your job. She'd have still been in prison. Now, I like things that make sense. That don't make a lick of sense there. Mm-mm. Nah, that's just crazy. Yeah, you thought for yourself and you made the best decision. Miss Audrey don't play. I see. Baby, I didn't have no idea what Miss Audrey had done for a living. But I see, baby, she on the right ship over here. Throw her overboard. Uh-huh. You done put your gun down, Miss Audrey, since you left the system, or you still packing? Because I saw a man the other day. Where was I? In CVS. He had on some shorts. He was off duty, but he was strapped. Okay? Guess he say, I ain't taking no chances. On duty, off duty, nothing. I'm not doing it. He was standing in the line right in front of me, getting his medication. And then I found out y'all get a little discount at the CVS. What he did here. He didn't pay the normal price. Uh-uh. They saw it because they said the more power and money he got, the meaner he got. Well, I saw a clip where he was in there throwing stuff around. It looked like he was in an office and he was just slanging stuff from side to side. He was hot. He was mad. And that Cassie lady said that he had a temper from hell. And if you look at some of the places they were at, like at the award show and different places like that, he would be looking at her like, you better watch what you say. You better be careful. He had that look about him that his eyes would tell the story. But that's that control. That's that narcissism in him, that narcissistic behavior. Them people they don't have empathy. They don't have feelings. They say and do anything. And as long as they can get somebody behind them that believe in them and back them, that makes them even worse. Does he have siblings? I don't know. Y'all know if he have any siblings? Because I ain't seen nothing about whether he had any siblings, Candy. Sting, do you know if he have siblings? Because I never saw anything that I've been reading where he had any other siblings. I don't know. Maybe somebody type it in the chat for us and let us know. If not, I have to look that up for you, Candy, because I have no idea. Ever read anything about nothing but him and his mama and his daddy passing away, as if he might have been an only child. Miss Audrey said, yes, ma'am, but I retired with my G. It's got the safety on, but can be used if needed. Baby, I ain't finna bother you. You ain't never got to worry about me. Mm-mm. Whatever you say, Miss Audrey, you got it, baby. See, Candy, no, he has a sister, so it's two of them. Candace, yo didn't know, but Sting says it's two of them, him and his sister. Is she younger or older? I kind of feel like even if she was younger, he controlled things from a small child. And then he went into this business so early because he just 57, but he been doing this stuff for 30 years. So he started making money and controlling and having his way for a long time. And if you do that stuff for 30 years and nobody stops you, it just makes you worse and worse. That's why he is where he is, because he did what he did. Candace said, thank you, Sting. All right, y'all. Well, we done discussed the Diddy out here, and I'm beginning to get sleepy now. So I guess I should call it off because the clock over there says 10 after 12. Take a minute or give a minute. And it's going to ring at 4:30. So that'll be enough hours. That's usually what I get every night anyway. Because I'm either reading or I'm watching something on YouTube, everything but going to sleep. For some reason, I just cannot go to bed too early. Yeah, Brittany Stink confirmed that he had a sister. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, until tomorrow, y'all have a good night's sleep. Thank y'all for coming over, keeping me company tonight while I couldn't sleep or wasn't ready to go to sleep. So I'm gonna get up and make sure everything is locked up, turn the camera on just in case somebody strange wanna come to the door. Let me see who you are, cause I'm not gonna answer no way. I didn't invite you, and you ain't got no business over here this time of night, and I'm trying to sleep. All of that good stuff. So y'all hit that like button for me. Thanks for sharing, becoming a member, all that good stuff. And we'll talk tomorrow. Y'all take care. Good night and thank you, yo. Until later in the morning. We'll chat later. I got a meeting tomorrow, another one from 9 to 10. So it'll be after 10 before I come out here in the morning. Miss Audrey, what you saying? Good night, classy lady. If he ever made bail, trust me, he will be gone over to be Russell Simmons' neighbor. I needed that. Y'all take care until tomorrow. Good night, all.